tabassum. The best part of Imam al-Nawawi was his fear of Allah. Please advise us how to increase this fear in ourselves.
It's a different topic by its own, by itself. Fearing Allah Azza wa Jal is the most essential and important thing in life, because Allah the Almighty created us to worship Him, and worshipping Him cannot be done without fearing Him and loving Him. And what increases your fear of Allah is your knowledge that Allah is watching you. The more knowledge you have of this fact, the more fearful you are from Allah. It is like when someone is standing in front of a firing squad with their guns aiming to his chest, and they're ready to fire. And behind them is a tyrant with his beautiful wife standing next to him. This man would never ever dare to look at the tyrant wife and admiring her beauty when he is facing death. Allah has the highest example. If you have knowledge of Allah is watching over you and watching you and hearing what you're doing, you would not sin, and you would perfect whatever you are doing, whether you're studying or working. You would not be tempted to do something that is haram, or to consume something that is haram, or to have your income mixed with haram, because you know that Allah is watching you and you're fearful of His wrath and anger. Knowledge increases your fear of Allah. When you read in the authentic hadith that the Prophet ﷺ told us about a woman that Allah threw in hell because she kept a kitten in her house until it died, until it starved to death. She neither fed it nor she let it go outside to eat from whatever she could find or it could find. If you read this hadith and learn that Allah threw a woman in hell because of this deed of just keeping a cat in the house until it died, starved it to death, then what would Allah Azza wa Jal do to us when we oppress our families, our wives, our children, when we abuse them, when we mistreat them? What about our co-workers?